Okay, so I've got some big news for you all today. Most of you are probably going to be very hesitant to believe me on this, but you're going to have to trust me on this one. Australia doesn't exist. Don't believe me? Well, let's just read this Facebook post from someone called Shelley together. Australia is not real. It's a hoax made for us to believe that Britain moved over their criminals to some place. In reality, all these criminals were loaded off the ships into the waters, drowning before they could ever see land again. It's a cover-up for one of the greatest mass murders in history, made by one of the most prominent empires. Australia does not exist. All the things you call proof are actually well-fabricated lies and documents made by leading governments of the world. Your Australian friends, they're all actors and computer-generated personas, part of the plot to trick the world. Now, a lot of you are probably saying at this point, I've been to Australia. I live in Australia. Surely that's proof it exists? No, you're wrong. If you think you've ever been to Australia, you're terribly wrong. The plane pilots are all in on this and have in all actuality only flown you to islands close nearby, or in some cases parts of South America, where they have cleared out space and hired actors to act out as real Australians. Australia is one of the biggest hoaxes ever created, and you have all been tricked. Join the movement today and make it known that they have been deceived. Make it known that this has all just been a cover-up. The things these Australian says to be doing, all these swear words and actions based on alcoholism, MDMA, and bad decisions are all ways to distract you from the ugly truth that is one of the greatest genocides in history. What? Like, how many substances do you think Shelley was on when she wrote this? Tell the truth. Stand up for what is right. Make sure to spread the word. Australia is not real. It's a code word for the cold-blooded murder of more than 100,000 people, and it is not okay. We will not, accept this. Stand up for the ones who died. Let it be known that Australia does not exist. Preach it, sister. And she followed that post up with this image. This is proof that Australia does indeed not exist. You're right about that. Undisputable proof. I've never understood why people say people on Facebook are idiots. I personally believe that everyone on Facebook like this is actually on a whole other level of intelligent. Like, they're so intelligent that they just appear dumb to 99% of the population. Now, from what I've heard, this theory seems to stem from flat earthers who, as you'll know, if you've been on my channel for a while, aren't the biggest fans of me. At one point, they were genuinely trying to shut down my channel. So, you know, the response to this video could be pretty fun. Now, I guess you need to be some kind of advanced flat earther to believe this. Regular flat earthers simply don't have the intellectual capacity to process this. You need to be some kind of god level intellect to understand this theory. Actually, no, it's not even a theory, it's a fact. But anyway, while on my adventure to find out the truth about Australia, I found a guy called Rag Reynolds on YouTube who is a fairly avid believer of this theory. He's posted a fair few videos on this topic. Now, I genuinely haven't watched any of his videos in full yet. I've watched like 30 seconds of one. So I'm going to invite Will round mine right now, and we're going to watch one or two of these. Okay, so I've got another thing to show you today. There's a group of people that think Australia doesn't exist.
You know, I've seen like a little bit about this. Is it related to flat earth stuff at all?
I think so. It seems to be.
I never. I blabber. I can get on board with that.
His voice got worse than a child molester.
Alright, okay. I'm a fan from the get-go.
So let's go on the truth about Australia.
Do you want to know the truth? In fact, disregard that question. Of course you want to know the truth. You clicked on this video to hear the truth.
Yes, we did.
You're damn right,
Spot on.
For someone who's writing, like, the truth about Australia, like, that's a very big title. Yeah, he doesn't look very passionate about it. I've never seen a man less asked to make a video, ever.
Like, the whole thing is, like, Australia's fake, and everyone that lives there is either an actor or, like, artificial intelligence.
I mean, it's a bold claim. It's a big one. What's his proof?
I don't know. I haven't seen this.
Go on, then.
Everyone who comments on my Australia videos who claims to be Australian, every single one of them is...
What is this, like a series? Is there?
I want to see how many he's done. He's got a playlist of 19 just called Australia.
I'm ready to be convinced.
Every single one of them is a dum-dum. And that's the truth.
You've told them there, fella.
Most of them are children. And every single one of them is an idiot. The fact they don't get it, it just amplifies my points in each of my Australia videos.
He hasn't actually said anything about Australia.
He hasn't.
Half the way in. It's just about the people commenting.
Can we just note the like and dislike ratio? That is the worst one I've ever seen.
They are dummies. All of them. And that's the truth.
Is that the truth about Australia?
Down with Australia.
Pretty sure he said he'd been there before. Or like... What?
Fight me.
I went to Australia. It wasn't real.
Wait, the fella.
Where the fuck did he go then?
Checkmate that, then he's proved his point.
I never said anyone was a paid actor. I never said anyone was an actor. You're just taking information that you've seen elsewhere.
I don't know what's going on at this point.
He's not really saying too
He's not really saying much about the truth of Australia.
Because at the moment, you are all just making yourselves look like fools. And I know you think that I'm the one who looks like a fool. I know.
If you think Australia exists, you're an idiot.
You're all dummies. You're only
just sat here and being insulted for
Yeah,
4 minutes.
There's nothing really about Australia here.
Well, that's the truth about Australia, and that's the truth about the Australians who.
What? He didn't say anything.
Where's his video, which is like the evidence?
We have to go through 19 videos. Do you really want to do that?
You don't know, you damn
Just
well
this for the
should
whole
know.
video.
I am Rag.
It's just this for the whole video.
If you haven't watched my previous Australia video, then I recommend you click off of this video right
one
now.
before this.
What?
Where did this all start?
Hang
Like,
on, I'll
surely
go.
the first one has to have a good. In this video, I explained why Australia is the worst country in the. Well, how could it be the worst if it doesn't exist?
It's not real.
Oh, and I'm angry.
Australia does not.
No, his poster in the background.
It's
which
just pictures of him.
Pictures of him in his background. What we're gonna film today? Make sure you know it's got all of me in the background. I love his little eyebrow pose too.
It isn't real.
I don't think he's making any points here. He's just saying it's not real. He's pacing up and down his room. He's livid.
You janky ass cunt weed.
I like this guy. I'm a fan.
Yeah, same.
There's no proof that it exists.
Well,
I've not seen any proof that it doesn't
no
exist apart from
sense
shouting and
thinking
waving
that
hands around.
Australia is real. No, it's not. It's not real.
I fuck with it. I
is-
fuck
this
with
is
it,
good.
man. We've watched like what 6-7 minutes of this bloke, and all he does is just shout. He hasn't made a point yet. Is he Scottish as well?
I think so.
Well, why is he so concerned? He's nowhere near it anyway.
Has he actually said anything? What is that? It's him. His face. No, look at that. He's gonna put his face on the Pope.
For fuck's sake, man.
Australia is not a real place. Get that through your thick fucking skull.
He's getting really close.
I like his logic to be
He's
fair.
scaring us into thinking Australia's real.
We should apply this to the French.
Now, after I watched a couple of his videos with Will, I went back and watched a few more, and he doesn't really say anything. And when he does, he says it really, really, really slowly, to the point where it takes about a minute to get a point out of him. But needless to say, I'm a big Rag Reynolds fan, and I am a dedicated subscriber. Right, but anyway, guys, that is the end of today's video, and I hope you did enjoy. As always, please don't send any hate over to Rag Reynolds. It's just unneeded. If this video gets to 80,000 likes, I'll go to Australia and prove it's fake. But anyway, guys, as I said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to subscribe and smash that like button.